Hello and welcome back to my channel, and I'm here to help you all for the ICSE 2026 examinations. Hope you all are studying well for your examinations. And for kind information, I gave ICSE last year, that is ICSE 2025. I'm going to share a few last minute tips for the ICSE 2026, which will surely help you all. And let's get started. So, first of all, I'm going to start with a few daily habits which I followed before the examination. You don't need to follow them for a very long time, you just need to follow them for the last few weeks of the examination. Okay, so what I did was I tried to be very active in the time span when I will give the examination. Like, we had the time spot of 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Most of the examinations are of 2 hours except the second language examination. That is, I had Bengali as second language, so that was of 3 hours, I remember. But rest of all the subjects were of 2 hours. So what I did was I tried to be very active in that time span. For the last few weeks, I didn't sleep. I didn't do anything that would make me feel that down. Okay, so I did things like you should all try to solve specimen papers. You can do anything, you can revise, but do anything that keeps you awake. Okay, like, be active in that time span for last few weeks so that you all are habituated to be active in that time span, so that you don't so that you perform well in that examination. Okay, during that time span. Okay, let's move on to the next point, that is, don't be awake late till night. And I know that most of you do this, but don't do this for a few weeks before the examination. Try to go to bed early and arise early. Start with a fresh mind, revise everything, and this will help you a lot. Don't be awake till midnight, which I did sometimes. And so try to be more morning owl, I'll say. Not morning owl, sorry, morning person. Let's move on to the next things that I carried in the examination hall. So, things that I carried in the examination hall. So, first of all, if you all are worried about what type of examination board you all are going to carry, for kind information, you don't have to actually carry examination board, because the answer script that we get for ICSE is thick enough. Okay, like, it has probably some 10 to 12 pages that will be thick enough, and if you keep it on your desk and write it, it will be sufficient. Like, you will not need any board to write your examination. And what I carried was, I didn't carry any decorative, any fancy pencil case. Instead, I carried a pencil case that was transparent. Okay, that was simple. It had only a zip, and I carried like four pens maybe, so that I don't have to ask out anybody else for pen when I finished or when I faced some problem. Okay, try to be self sufficient, because the teachers may not allow you to share things with others. Okay, and I carried my admit card. That is the most important thing. That is this thing. Okay, I carry this in a transparent file, and you will need it in every step, because first of all, whenever you are given your answer script every day, you will have to write at the top, you will have to write your unique ID, your center number, your index number at the top of the answer script. And also, I think also every time you take uh, your map and everything everywhere. Okay, so write the numbers very cautiously, although the invigilators also check out whether you have written the proper correct number or not, but then it's your own responsibility to write the correct number, because here you don't write your name anywhere in the answer script because it's a board examination, right? The Let's move on to the next things. Okay, so for revising, for studying, actually, I am sure you all may have heard about a technique, that is Pomodoro technique, and most of the students follow it nowadays. It's very easy to follow, and let me break it down for you all. So the technique is somewhat like you will study for 25 minutes and then you take for break for 5 minutes, and then you again study for 25 minutes, and then you again take break for 5 minutes. You will repeat the same thing for 4 times, okay? And then you take a long break for about half an hour. So if you do this slot like 4 times, this slot, this is if you consider this as one slot, if you are able to carry out this like 2 or 3 pomodoros in per day, you will be able to revise many things at a time. And this always helped me, this technique always helped, like it's a master of all the techniques. Okay, next, I will suggest you all to reach your school beforehand. Like if your examination, most of your exams will start from 11 a.m. in the morning, so you should wake up early, as I said earlier, and you should be getting ready and reaching your school about 1 hour earlier in the first day. Okay, so that you are very much comfortable in your own seat, and you are not tense that okay, I'm late or something like that. You shouldn't be late. Okay, try to be at least half an hour, if not possible 1 hour, then half an hour earlier. Okay, then what really helped me was I used to meditate a lot. Like before examination, if you have nothing to revise or nothing, any work, you should close your eyes and be like focus on your breathing or something like that. It will really help. And another thing that I did was I didn't in the subjects in which I thought that I was ready, like I didn't need to revise anything, I spent the last few minutes or the last hour talking to my friends, because obviously that will relieve your stress and everything. You will feel calm and you will be happy somewhere. That made me happy somewhere. So what I did was I I had a long chat with my best friend and all, and then we moved on to the examination room, actually the hall. Okay, so the teachers who were there in our school were very much supportive, and they guide you all in every step, in every step. Like they will tell you everything, and you don't need to uh, do anything by your own. Okay, so the teachers guide you at every step, and I hope you all will be very much doing very much well in your examinations. And thanks for watching. I'm signing out. Bye bye.